Hello and welcome back to Are You Serious? Well, you might have heard, you might have seen around some concerning visuals. Now, if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you may know that I really don't talk much about Chantal's weight. I think it's a non-issue personally. I think that it has no reflection on her character or personality. I don't care what she weighs. I don't care what she looks like. It's totally not the point. As much as she would like to believe that that's the issue and that we're all fat phobic and, prejudiced against her for that reason. We do at times talk about the dieting, the talk about the dieting. So it's about the information that she puts out and what she's actually putting into practice or not. But we don't usually talk about her weight itself. We even looked at a bunch of clothing and, we really didn't talk about her body and just what size she said, and we looked for clothes. So if you have been watching, then you know that that's the case. If you're brand new, welcome. I'm an American woman who lived overseas. I lived in Egypt for a couple of years, which is North Africa, also considered Middle East to some, definitely Arab culture. And I reverted to Islam after I returned to the States. I'm American. I was born in America. My parents are American. I don't even know which generation my family came to the States. So it's not like I have no Arab history at all. Okay. So my knowledge comes from being there and living amongst and working amongst Egyptians. I didn't live around a bunch of foreigners, like other foreigners. It was all Egyptian. So I was immersed and, got a pretty good education on culture. Sometimes it was more challenging than other times. Watching Foodie Beauty, moving to Kuwait, I was just kind of keeping an eye on things. And, I saw a bunch of misinformation being put out. And unfortunately, reaction channels were kind of perpetuating it because they didn't know. And, and that's not on them to learn about a whole culture just because she goes there. But then when she decided to revert to Islam and the information Foodie Beauty has been putting out, she's getting a little better with it, but the behaviors and it's not a good reflection. It's not a good reflection on the religion. You may not know a lot of Muslims. You may not even know one Muslim. And if Foodie Beauty is your one Muslim, we can't have that. We can't have that. So I started my channel to correct a bunch of things, a bunch of things, and to just give my perspective of how things are, because I do see a lot of not only reaction channels, but viewers who are perceiving things in a very different way that I don't think is the case, because you can't help but look at things through your own eyes, through your own experiences. And it is an entirely different world, an entirely different culture, and it takes time to learn what's actually happening around you, what's happening. And it's usually not what it appears to be. That just takes time and experience. So that's why I offer my perspective of how I see things. I'm not affected by Foodie Beauty. I think she's a horrible person. Time and time again, she has shown that in many, many different ways. But she doesn't affect my life. So I don't have deep-seated hatred for this person. I don't know her. What you won't find on this channel is me going along with something that isn't true just to keep the pitchforks poking Foodie Beauty. I will correct things. And I see this channel not just as a reaction channel to Foodie Beauty. I do a few other things too, but it's more when I'm talking about, like, let's say something within the culture or the religion, and I'm maybe correcting something that maybe is being put out by other channels that is totally wrong, in my opinion, and I'm correcting it. It's not to make excuses for Foodie Beauty. There is no excuse for her, period. But to correct the general I don't want misinformation. I don't like misinformation. It's one thing to have an opinion of what you're seeing and to speculate. It's another thing to just go off into something that really sheds a bad light on the culture and religion where it really didn't need to be. So that's my channel in a nutshell. With this, if you haven't seen parts of this and Chantal walking on, I can't even say walking on the beach, not even walking, I have some serious concerns. And that's why I say I don't talk about her weight. It's a non-issue. I've seen, I've been watching her for about 1.5 years. She was far more mobile, far more enthusiastic, far more alive looking back then. And I've seen photos with, her doing a weigh-in a couple years ago and her saying that she's essentially the same weight that she's saying she is now. And that's clearly just not the case. And you'll see what I mean when you take a look at this. So Salah was playing the keyboard, he's a master musician. And, it was difficult to watch. I had it on in the background while I was doing other stuff. And it's just like, what is going on here? He knows a couple of songs, but, she's kind of sitting there like she's at a live concert, just, pretending to have a great time. And it's just the cringe is the cringe is hardcore on this one. It really is. It's bad. So at this point, he's sitting on the other sofa. He's got the keyboard. You'll see in a second. But he invites her to come over to sit with him. And this is when I was appalled.
Guys, Chantal now gonna play keyboard.
Okay, all right. All right. Wait.
Yalla.
Yalla. I think it's okay, the camera. Okay, I just have to move the sheesh. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough room still.
Come here.
Whoa! Is my shirt hanging down?
It's cool.
Whoa! Okay. Whoa! I have to step over the cord, that's why. Hi guys! Quack, quack, quack.
Yalla.
Yalla!
Okay, baby. Play Happy Birthday to you. From here, from do, re, do.
Which one next? Ah, okay. What?
No, here.
Ah!
Bravo.
Okay, wait.
The next one here. Ding, ding.
Oh. Oh, that's fine.
The look on Salah's face. I mostly watch Salah when they're interacting with each other because she's who she is, But, so I don't know what all the preparation was with her getting up and
I don't think there's enough room still.
she said there's not enough room for her to get over there.
Is my shirt hanging down?
Asking about her shirt. He doesn't say anything. He's pushing way over.
Whoa. Okay. Oh. I have to step over the cord, that's why. Hi guys. Quack, quack, quack.
Yalla.
Yalla.
Okay, baby. Play Happy birthday to you. From here, from door.
Oh, he's watching the live stream. He's watching the live stream on his phone. Like how it looks. Yeah. So this is the current state of what's going on. Yeah. It's shocking. You know, we've seen her before. We know that, you know, she has, you know, all of the health issues that she has, that it causes her midsection to, you know, protrude out. Look at his face. To like protrude outwards. Like we've always seen that with her, but this is like on a whole other level. It's very, very concerning because this was a rapid weight gain. And if she's using some kind of slimming filter, I mean, I might get a Samsung if it does that kind of magic. You know? But if there is a slimming filter that does the whole body, you know, how long has she actually been like this that we haven't seen? It's just shocking. And, you know, I was at one point wondering, like, I was thinking, all right, if I ate like that, like her mukbangs every day, and the amount of food that she was eating every day, and if I ate just that and nothing else for the rest of the day, my weight gain would be very rapid and noticeable, very noticeable. And I wondered, like, we don't really seem to be seeing like a big change in her. So, you know, maybe she's already been, you know, I'm sure she's already consuming that level of calories, and I don't know. But I was wondering about that. Like, why aren't we seeing what's really going on here? And now we're seeing. So she says that she's 369 pounds, give or take, as she goes up and down a few pounds here and there. So we see, you know, like she's sitting with her legs open because she has this girth that's she has to make room for. Now, I don't know if this is on my monitor or if that's a stain on her blouse. I think it's a stain. Yeah, that's a stain. So she has to be dealing with some serious health problems. There's no way that she isn't. I mean, we just never see this, literally this side of her ever. Whenever she's live, she has either that box in front of her while she's eating, or the live stream is like right up on her face, like just right up on her face. So we never see this. You know, like back at the villa, we would see her get up and, you know, walk around the room a little bit, and the camera would, you know, she had one of those following cameras, and we don't see that now. She doesn't, I mean, you know, she could be doing like a little bit of, you know, you watch those videos of like a day in the life where they set up the camera and they fast forward it, just doing like housework and just whatever, right? Like we don't see those kinds of videos from her. So we haven't seen her body in a long time, like unfiltered, you know? So I just think it's sad. Now, and I'm saying not necessarily for Chantal. Like Chantal gets whatever's coming to her, okay? Please don't misunderstand me. I think it's sad for any person to be in this kind of shape. Any person. Because she's barefoot and everything. Oh, wow, yeah. So I was trying to estimate, you know, like how many people could sit on that sofa where it was him all the way over, but it's larger than what I thought. But she's taking up the space for like 1.5 people, I would say. So on an airplane, she would need 2 seats. Yeah, I mean, for sure. So I don't know. What do you guys think? It's just appalling. It's appalling. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. So what you're going to see in another moment is they decide to walk across the street to the beach. Now, she, if you watch, she lives directly across the street from the beach. She has a beach view from this apartment. It's a big parking lot. She's got to walk across the parking lot, cross the street, and she's at the beach. And all this time that she's been living there, she's never said that she's walked over there. She's never just, on a live stream, just walk over there. I mean, that would be great. And that's not, you know what I mean? Like, the bar is so low, like, get out and walk to the beach. The bar is so low. We're just so tired of seeing this view of her. This is all we see anytime we see her, or with the box in front of her with a massive amount of food in front of her. So let's go to the beach video because they just kind of sit here for a while. Yeah, we're going to play it at normal speed because you really do have to see everything. Yeah. So here's Salah. She's holding the phone to record, and he's clearly, taller than her. Looks like a normal guy.
Hello, guys.
Oh, we're beaching.
Already said bees. Now it's beach bees.
Yeah.
The wheezing, now we're only halfway through the parking lot. Like, this parking lot is huge. So they're already like at the halfway point, believe it or not. Like, this parking lot is huge from where the front door is. So, and they still have a little ways to go. And she sounds terrible, terrible.
Beach peas in. First.
That's so sad. It's so sad. Now and again, not for Chantal, in general, okay? So the camera's all over the place because she can't walk steadily and hold the camera steady, hold the phone steady. She's like, it's like a wobble back and forth. That's why the camera's doing this. So I hear, I'm listening to her breathing. And if you've ever experienced like a breathing issue, maybe, if you did have the virus, if you had, bronchitis or asthma, or I don't know if COPD is like this, but like that wheezing where you just feel it so tight in your chest and you can't get air through. It's like it's all constricted. I hear that in her at the last, that's if you've experienced that, you know what you're hearing when you hear this. It's awful.
Hey, Renee. Energy. Hi, Plax.
The summer vibes.
Whew. Saw the rain. Another one, Sabrina. Oh my gosh. Hi guys. Hello everybody. We are making our way across the road to the beach.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi. We're getting our vitamin D. Release today. There's a nice cool breeze. It's not humid heat here. Very arid and dry.
That's what arid means. So you hear it at the very end of her exhale. It's a thankfully, thank God I can't do it right now. Thank God. But it's a very tight, restricted sound at the end of each exhale. It's just awful. Now she's saying like, oh my God. And we know that she's saying that because she can't, like she's having a problem physically walking this far.
Whoa, sand. It's all sand here.
It's a strong sound.
Wait.
Across the street.
Wait. There's a truck. A bus.
She can barely speak. She can't even get words out. You know, he's ready to cross the street. Now, I was watching this live. It was, I want to say, between 5 and 5:30 in the morning. And I checked the temperature in her neighborhood at this time, and it was 96 degrees. So, you know, Fahrenheit. So it's pretty hot for that early in the morning. You know, it's going to be a hot day. 5 in the morning, it's 90s. Oh my God, that's crazy. There was a point in Egypt I just stopped looking at the temperature. My ex told me that would be the case. It's hot. It's just how many levels of hot is it? Like at what level hot? And he was right. Like it's hot. It's either going to be hot, unbearably hot. You know, are you walking out into an oven? Are you, like it slows you down even, it's really something. So 96 degrees, 5 a.m. There's no one on the road, barely, people are just getting up, school's not in session. I don't think kids go to school in the summer. I doubt it. In Kuwait, I don't know. I'm not going to research it. I don't care that much. But there's not going to be a lot of people on the road. And he's ready to cross the road. Like, okay, looks good. I mean, they can stop in the median and wait, for the next lanes of traffic. And she can't. She's saying wait because she needs to catch her breath.
Hi! Someone fetch the CPAP. Yeah, seriously.
You are brave, babe.
I can do this. There's not much traffic right now. Thank goodness. There's a mosque here. Okay. You like it out here? This is our first trip. There's a mosque in the sun.
First trip to the beach. How many months have they been living there? It's literally across the street. This is the first time they've been there. Why even I'm sure they're paying a premium to have this view. Why even live on that side of the building to pay extra if you're not going there? It's, a lot of things blow my mind about this person, but so yeah, someone says get the CPAP. She takes a daily inhaler. But she's still, I don't know if she's still smoking shisha. Yeah, she is. She's still smoking shisha, and that doesn't help,
I might breathe heavy, but not the shaky camera. Yeah, you're better to hold the camera, babe.
Okay, you're shaking, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold it, babe. The water.
Now, if you're new to watching Chantal, keep in mind that she's 39 years old. She won't be 40 until next March. And it's like being around somebody who's disabled, really disabled, limited mobility. differently abled. I'm not, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm not sure what to say, but it's like being around someone who is limited in their mobility. And Salah is in his late 20s, he says. Who knows? I don't know. We don't know any facts about Salah as far as I'm concerned. I don't take anything as like, oh yeah, this is the case. We don't know. We don't know. And, imagine if you're not yet there in your late 20s, okay, think about where you are right now, like mid 20s. I don't have that many like young viewers. So, and then if you're over 29, think of when you were 29, right? Think of the kinds of things that you were doing physically. Could you run to your car if you had to? Could you park far away and get into a store without losing your breath? Could you walk up a flight of stairs? Probably, most likely, right? And Salah is, he looks to be, he's fairly athletic. He does, I think he still goes to the gym and things. He's at least interested in maintaining his health. And he's walking normally. To me, he's walking normally. He's not walking fast. He's not walking slow. And she's having a hard time keeping up. He's looking back, like, are you coming? 29 years old. And imagine being weighed, I don't mean it for like to be a pun, but weighed down by someone that, you say is your wife, that literally can't walk across a parking lot and cross a road without significant difficulty. Now, if you're Chantal's age or getting close to it or older, I'm older than Chantal. And when I think of myself at 39, I don't even know what year that was. I gotta think about it. What is this? 2023. Okay, yeah. 39. Okay. When I think of myself at 39, working 2 jobs, like just doing it all because I had to, not for fun, doing it all. Like, yeah, I was tired, but I had to, keep getting up and keep doing it. That's what you do, right? When you have responsibilities, that is what you do. And when I think of, myself at 39, if I was in this kind of position where I couldn't just walk across the street, where I would have to seriously consider having my clothing made for me, just the thought of that is very, very depressing. Very depressing. And I don't know if she is still taking the Lexapro, escitalopram. They call it Cipralex there, but it's the same drug. I don't know if she is still taking that. If she is depressed, I would imagine so. How do you keep stuffing all of that in you every single day and film it? This isn't like secretive eating. This is filming it for content for your channel. It blows my mind. It really does. It's sad. Not sad because it's Chantal. Sad for anyone to be in this position.
Small mosque here for men and women. And also there's WC.
What's that?
There is no men-only mosque, by the way. So he's just making a point to say, like, anyone can go in there. There is no man-only mosque.
What's WC?
Bathrooms.
Oh, washroom.
Or washroom.
Yeah. So that tells me that Salah was probably educated in a British school system, I think. My curriculum that I taught in a couple of schools was British. NWC is what they use for. They call not the translation, water closet, of course, but like they say toilet or water closet. They don't say bathroom. So there are some real differences in in terms.
Okay. Very beautiful. Wow, look at the sea.
Hi, babe. Potato.
Wow.
Queen Beezer.
All right, so this is probably pretty shocking if you haven't seen this yet. I'm going to slow it down, not to this isn't to pick on Chantal. This is just like we're just seeing her for the first time. The reality of how she looks now is shocking.
Oh.
39 years old. So she has a water bottle with her. And you see people back here, someone picking up the trash, some people walking. It's like a normal day for people, And someone in her chat mentioned about her being basically acclimatized. I'm thinking of Everest with the air conditioning because she never goes out. And you're never going to get used to the heat if you don't expose yourself to it. It doesn't have to be for long periods of time, but frequent periods of time. 96, when I think of like 96 where I live in the States, that's very hot, but it's not undoable, 96 in Egypt was like a nice day. So, it's hot, but it's not like unbearable, And we can see that there's clearly a lot of physical strain on Chantal. And I don't know what kind of fabric this blouse is made out of. I'm thinking polyester. A lot of the clothes that we looked at in that video were made of polyester, not the breathable kind, So she has to lean back. I can't imagine what she never complains about being in pain. There has to be pain somewhere going on here. Lower back, I'm thinking, because she is carrying the extra weight in the front and she leans back a lot to support it. Her feet probably hurt. So he backs up the camera. And people have been speculating, is he doing this to, to shame her in some way so that she sees herself for how she actually looks? Like maybe that'll wake her up. We don't know what Salah's intentions are with anything, let alone what he's filming, If I was, I used to film outside. I used to be on camera filming, sometimes other people outside all the time. And, I had ways of setting up my shots too. And if I had a person with me and they agreed to being on camera, I would do the same thing. I would back up to show the full person. Unless they asked me not to for some reason, but no one ever did. So this could just be a videography thing that he does. And she, it's not the videographer's fault if the person is this size and is a distraction to the shot. So he's, yeah. I mean, it's just, she knows she's being filmed, you know, like that. She turns. You know, she knows that her profile is, you know, is like this. So she sees that he's filming and she turns because head on, straight on, she looks like a big person, but, you know, it's the profile that's like shocking, you know? So this is, you know, this is nice. He puts the sun and the sea behind her. You know, that could be a nice shot. She's making this stupid face for whatever reason. She thinks it's cute, I guess. So let's go back and watch in real time so we can see what they were saying. Because that's part of this whole little trip to the beach is like what they're talking about and things and what she's saying.
It's heavy.
Small mosque here for men and women. And also there's WC.
What's that? What's WC?
Bathrooms
Oh, washroom.
or washroom.
Okay. Very beautiful. Wow, look at the sea.
Hi babe. Potato.
Wow.
Queen Beezer.
So nice. Where do you want to sit?
Beside the beach maybe.
Not down there, no, the hill. Look at it. Up here.
Maybe baby, you have to jump here.
No way.
Why not?
No. I'm not going down there.
Come on babe, it's easy to jump here. Try.
All right. So she actually needed help when they were going into, I believe it was a pastry shop. She needed help with stepping up on the sidewalk. She asked him for help to step up on the sidewalk. So.
Come on babe, it's easy.
So it does look, well, no, she doesn't have to jump. They could walk right here. Right here. But what's concerning is that she seems to be afraid of falling. When they were getting ready to cross the road, they walked through the parking lot and she said, oh, there's sand. Like as if she's unsteady on her feet. Like, oh no, sand.
Whoa, sand. It's all sand here.
It's a strong sound.
Wait,
The street.
wait.
No, this is raised up, okay. But there are these grooves where people are walking onto the beach and she can't walk here.
Easy to jump here. Try.
I mean, look. It's like one step, you know? Like 1 foot here and like it might be like a one step down and then you're on the beach. She can't do that.
Guys, you think she can jump here?
Okay. Actually, yeah, this doesn't look good. Anyone could do it. I could see how she might be, I guess, a little nervous. If you see, I don't know. there were better places earlier on. Just a bunch of trash and stuff. And surely there are, there's a path, like a well-beaten path onto this beach, probably further down, like people are always on this beach. So there's got to be like a little entrance where, like people with I don't know, not a stroller, probably not going to take a stroller onto the sand, but you know what I mean? Like kids and like mothers, and you're carrying a cooler, maybe, whatever, right? Like, I'm sure over time there's like a path that's been made, probably further back, No, that's the second time she's asked, where can we sit?
Hi guys.
There's no benches at this beach.
There's rocks here.
Yeah, no thanks.
Come try.
No way.
Wallah.
No.
And what is she saying? No way. Like, what is she afraid of? No way. If your husband, if you're dating a guy that's 10 years younger than you, aren't you going to put in a little extra effort? Even if you're like, I don't know, I'm not, maybe your knees aren't that great, but like you're going to put in a little extra effort because you want to appear young and vibrant, right? I would think. Like, why not at least just try? Just go over there. Just go over there. She's leaned up against this concrete thing with a steel pole.
They're jagged.
So what?
I don't need hemorrhoids today. Is that a ship?
Yeah, big ship.
So here's a woman in an abaya walking, putting her feet in the water. She got down there with no problem.
Is someone swimming?
See the chat from here?
Oh.
Listen to your husband. Yeah, no stone.
No way.
This looks pretty hot. Yeah, teardrop. He clearly doing this on purpose. Maybe. I wanna go swimming. Yeah.
You wanna go swimming, babe?
So bad, yeah. This looks like a postcard.
Buy your woman a bikini.
Someone told you benches do not belong at the beach.
Yes, they do for people who need to sit down.
39-year-old people. Okay. I mean, most people would sit in the sand if they had to sit down, I'm thinking, right? Like if I lived in this building, God forbid, and if I was there with my spouse and like I had this beach across the street, I would be doing like nightly walks with my spouse with, like wear some some slides, cross the street, and just do like an every night thing with walking through the water. Dip your feet in and walk through. Just kick the water as you're walking. Hold hands. Well, you probably can't, but not in Kuwait. In Egypt you can. But, walk side by side and just talk about your day. Like you could do that every single night. They live right there. How fortunate. And it's a waste. It's a waste.
Want to go show them a close-up of the water? I'm not going down there. You can?
Yes, with my pleasure. Okay guys, so Chantal will be in the chat. It's like ASMR here. We jump. Yeah, let's go in. Make sand angel. I have idea. Here. It's like a dry sand. No. More closer. Proud of you, Chantal. Yeah, she's doing her best. She's so brave. As you can see, guys, the rocks under the water here. Amazing, eh? It's sliding here.
Careful, Salah. We can't have a slip and fall for you. No one will be mobile in that apartment, just the cat.
So beautiful. It's so clear, beautiful, yeah. Is it warm? Yeah, the weather is warm. Not hot, not cold. The waves. Nice breeze, not too bad now. Yeah, exactly. Did you swim at this beach, Salah? There's too many beaches here, not only this. But yes, I can swim because see also there's people here swimming. Normal, عادي. Yeah, too many people swim exactly at this time. The best swimming in Kuwait at summer this time. Like from 3 to 6 a.m.
3 to 6 a.m. is the best time to swim in Kuwait. Wow. So, she should be correcting him. This is a sticking point for Salah when trying to express that there are a lot of something, you know, like so many or a lot. He tends to say too many. You know, it's just it's a nuance of the English language that those nuances can be very difficult to learn. But he's a smart guy, so he could pick up if Chantal corrected him. If he wanted to be corrected, I mean, who knows? Maybe she tried and he lashed out. We don't know, right? We don't know. But if she said, "Oh no, there's a lot of people swimming," you know, each time, I think that he would pick up on it, and you know. But this has been like this for several months. And what's interesting to me as a former English teacher for second language is that I haven't seen much of an improvement in Salah's English. That's been very interesting to me because I remember when my ex is Egyptian and he was educated in a British school system. So he had like a little bit of a British accent when I met him. Well, after I was done with him, he was talking like an American, okay? Like he was using the American, like he wasn't saying WC or water closet. He was saying bathroom. And you see, like Chantal, maybe in Canada, they say washroom. Like, you know, there's all different names for different things, you know? And he definitely developed more of an American accent because he was around me all the time, speak how I speak. So he just picked it up, you know? And, you know, he really didn't need like much. I corrected one thing that he said. I'll tell that another time. And he wasn't using it in the wrong context. It just made him sound a certain way that I warned him about. Yeah, it makes you sound, yeah. So, But he heard English speakers saying it, so he just repeated it. So I'm surprised. I'm continually surprised that Salah's English has not improved more. Really? Like, do they talk much? You know? Then I haven't seen any improvement. At least I'm not talking about, maybe an increase in vocabulary, right? But what I really would expect is an increase in fluency, where his manner of speaking is smoother, it flows better, the intonations, like it just sounds more natural. That hasn't happened. And in my experience teaching English to people as a second or third or fourth language, that comes with a lot of time and experience and being around native English speakers a lot to pick that up. And so I don't know if they even see each other that much, and when they do, if they talk much.
Beautiful area. Yeah, it is. Palm tree, the mosque. I can show you the mosque from inside, maybe.
This is the kind of thing that Chantal could be doing on her channel. Just walk around and show us stuff.
I want to check if there's someone inside. Wait. I think they are doing renovation or something.
Now this area, I looked into it extensively. I covered it in a video. In this area, this flooded, and you can see the flood damage. The building, the roundish building that's next to the mosque, that was like quite a place. They had like a bunch of like restaurants and shops and everything. That's like completely done because it flooded. I mean, they built it too close to the sea. It flooded, and this is on the sea practically, so it looks like it flooded and they haven't repaired it.
They're still working on it. They didn't finish it. When the mosque become full inside, people pray outside here.
I'm just going to be honest. I don't think that that's the case because there are plastic utensils on the prayer rug. See, these two here. It's like a knife and a spoon. I saw it when he was walking in. And especially this being outside, typically this would be rolled up and then rolled back out for when it's time to pray so that you're sure that it's clean, because things get very, very dusty in the Middle East, very dusty all the time. And to leave plastic, well, I don't know if they were left here or if they blew with the wind, and landed here. But I think if people were praying here, this would be cleaned up. This wouldn't be really appropriate to pray here, in my opinion.
And everywhere in Kuwait, you'll see the palm tree. Hi, babe. You're still walking? Wow.
Not really.
There's some people doing fishing here.
Yeah.
And swimming as well.
Look at the nice palm trees.
Yeah, I showed them already. She's so cute, yeah. She is.
You guys like the beach? You guys like the beach?
Maybe, baby, we can do the part 2 of the love documentary. What do you think?
No. I need to be prettied up. Wow, it's getting hot. Here's a better place to sit. Yeah, and enjoy the sea. Have a seat with me?
Beach is very nice, yeah. It's relaxing and it's summer vibes.
Summer vibes. It's always summer vibes in Kuwait, Salah.
Sun. Arabian night. Hi guys. Hi guys. So what do you think? It's pretty, eh?
Yeah,
This is across from us.
I like to change the routine.
The environment.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes to change their routine. Things are getting a little stale, huh?
How come the palm trees are hairy?
Can you go touch the water? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, I can.
Okay.
Be right back, baby.
Okay, honey. Be careful, honey.
Inshallah.
This would be such a nice place to vlog. Like, you know, we wouldn't have to be just looking at her face. Right across the street. I just
Amazing,
think,
right?
what an opportunity.
Looks very calming. Amazing.
Walk across the street, sit down on the beach, point the phone camera out at the water, or walk, you know, like this and vlog. Just talk.
This?
The chat was suggesting he collect shells for Chantal.
Okay, so we have 3 now. Oh, it's nice rock. Oh, nice stone. It's like turtle? No, no. Peace. Yeah, of course. I have something for you, baby.
Oh, wow. That is pretty. Did you show them?
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Dad.
You like them?
Yeah, pretty. Julia will want to play with them.
Thank you, Kabela. Julia will play with them?
Yeah. You want some water from me?
No, no.
I have a headache.
Okay. So it's enough for now, or what?
Well, I wish I brought my sunglasses, that's all.
Here's my cap, or my hat.
Really? Oh. Thank you.
We'll give you a shade
Oh, yeah.
against the sun.
Thanks, babe.
Anytime, baby.
It's like the like whenever you're cold and then give you the jacket, you give me a hat. Yeah,
So
that does
cute.
help.
Hmm?
It does help. You put them in your pocket?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Because this abaya doesn't have pockets.
Thank you guys, thank you so much. Yalla, keep moving.
Where?
Let's walk a while here, then we finish here.
I'm too hot. I think I'm gonna puke.
Just 2 minutes.
You know, and as I was watching this live, I was wondering, is she just making excuses? Like, she doesn't want to be there. Like, she said she has a headache. You know, and he's like, all right, well, let's just like go for a walk down here and then we'll go back. And she says no, that she feels nauseous. Now, at this point, they started the video when they were like midway through the parking lot, and they've been outside a total of 20 minutes. That's it, 20 minutes.
If you're dizzy, خلاص, let's go home.
Hey guys, I feel really dizzy. It's very hot. I got this. Yeah, I'm dizzy. It's really hot. Especially with my head covered. Don't kill her on the first day. I'm trying to drink water, but I have a headache now.
I'm just trying to encourage her. That's it.
I know. Wow, it's hot. Especially if you're like, you know, if I was in a t-shirt, maybe it'd be different with nothing covering my head, but I'm like full dress. So it makes it extra hot for me. You know what I mean, babe?
Yeah.
So, you know, she's not the only person in the Middle East who is going to be fully covered, you know? There are, you know, if she really has a problem regulating her body temperature, well, she doesn't go outside, so she can never get used to heat. But they make hijab that are like breathable. They make sports hijab. It's like very breathable, like, you know, so you're not trapping in heat while you're exercising. You know, there's stuff for, you know, women have been covering for years and years and years, and technology has, you know, there are so many Muslims in the world that, you know, Nike, Reebok, you know, they see there's money to be made, so they come up with this stuff, you know. And people buy it, of course, because it's like, oh, I can wear that while I'm swimming. It's not going to fall off, and it's going to keep me cool. And it's like $25, $30 at the most, probably, you know. So there are, you know, just her, and she's limited, of course, by her clothing choice, but because of her size. But I've shared with you like an outfit that I wore during Ramadan in Egypt once, and I'm fully covered. I was totally comfortable. Linen pants. I wore a long cardigan, but it was like a very loose weave. A tank top. Hijab, a full scarf. I wore a full scarf. Sandals. I was fine. I didn't feel the least bit uncomfortable. And, you know, I've worn plenty of other things there too that wasn't, you know, I didn't feel oppressively hot. Now, granted, I wasn't 400 pounds, but, you know, it's like, I don't know if she's making things harder on herself than they need to be, or, you know, she has no motivation to go outside, period. So, you know, I was working full time when I was in Egypt. So I had to figure out what was going to work for me. You know, she doesn't have to do that. She just sits in the air conditioning all day long. So maybe that's part of it. She doesn't have a lot of motivation to do much of anything, let alone try to find breathable clothing and ways to manage the heat. You know, she just doesn't care enough. And you have your 29-year-old husband. You're only 39. You live across the street from a beach. You could walk over there at any time. Your husband wants to take a stroll with you on the beach, and you can't. You can't. You physically can't.
Yeah, I need to go out more and get used to it maybe, but like, oh my gosh, it's so hot here, you don't even know. Like, the temperature is probably, what, 40 right now?
Yeah, 39, 40.
What? Let me check my phone. I'm gonna die here.
I can tell, baby, from the weather. 39, see?
Wait, that was at 1:30. 36.
It's the minimum. So it's
gonna
39.
be at 8. It's gonna be 40. It's going up to 46. Holy crap. That's crazy hot. Whew. A nice towel under the hijab, maybe that would be a good idea, but it would get hot pretty, you know. Yeah. Get some ocean water. I want to go in the water.
Yeah, she could get a very breathable hijab. She doesn't have to wear what she's wearing. I mean, you live in an Islamic country. There are hijab available. Okay, it's really, you're not in Nebraska. Okay, 46 degrees Celsius, by the way, is 114 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, and that's, she said it's going to be that at like 8 o'clock. It used to get to about that like in the afternoon in Egypt. So 8 a.m. though. Woo.
Yeah, my head is pretty, like, it's really hot, you know. So I don't have a heat stroke, yeah. No joke, like I would never be able to come out here if it was like even an hour later. Do you want...
Even the router become overheat.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
The router overheated already, our portable router. That's how hot it is. Look at the sun. Okay, guys. Yeah, just take breaks, yeah. It is super hot, yeah. Do you want to end the stream or do you want to...
Yeah, here.
Okay. Here, can you... Oh. Can I put this in your pocket? Oh.
Yes. Keep it here, baby. Give me.
Oh. I just wanted to, like, go out for a little bit and show you guys the beach, but... in the winter here will be better. Right, babe?
Yeah. Much better.
The winter will be better. It's July. It's July. You're just going to stay in the air condition. And winter, by the way, in the Middle East is like January, February, not December. Like, I would say February. February is like you're in winter. And then it's, you know, it's not cold, but it would be more manageable for her. But that's 6 months away. 6 months away. Like, oh, I'll come back outside in 6 months and show you guys. Well, she's gonna be even, you know, God willing, she's not, but she may even be bigger at that point and can't leave the apartment. Like, if you're having mobility issues, you have to take advantage of the mobility that you do have to live your life at the beach with your husband.
Dizzy.
Okay. The last shot here.
Hi guys. Okay, well,
Don't fall down.
we're gonna go home now. We don't have far to go, luckily. Excuse me. So I'll see you in the next live stream.
Just walking there.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
It is beautiful. But we look at it from our window. Okay, guys.
That's no life. You could just, you know what you could do on your, they have like a large like TV, like a flat screen TV on their wall. You could put a YouTube video of the sea and the coast and say that's the same. To her, that would be the same. Looking out the window, that's just depressing.
We'll see you next live stream.
See you guys, inshallah. Stay tuned for tomorrow, for
Yeah.
the next video or next live.
Yeah.
I hope guys you enjoy the beach. This was the funnest Kuwait day.
Bye, guys.
Okay guys, peace. مع
Peace
السلامة.
out. Masalama, bye. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh.
I can't see from the sun.
Oh.
You know, she's beet red. she clearly wanted to end the stream, and he just kept on with it, reading the chat. I don't know. If I was with anybody and they said they were dizzy, I would say sit down for a second, drink some water, and, take a minute. Like, okay, the heat's not helping, but it's not going to help if you pass out in the middle of the road, And he's just watching the chat, like, yeah, okay, bye, okay, yeah, okay, bye. Like, Salah, the fuck? What the F, So, yeah, it's pretty distressing. It's pretty concerning. Now, I don't really know what commentary to make about it, because what can you say? I guess I just wanted to share it with you and see what you guys have to say. Just keep in mind that there are other people commenting and watching who may be a size similar to Chantal or larger, and may also have limited mobility. And them reading your comment, people think that they're just talking about Chantal, but if you're talking about her size and things like that. So, let's maybe look at it from a quality of life perspective. How about that? I really don't care how much she weighs or what size she wears, or just quality of life at 39 years old. Let's try to stay on that topic. I think that would be a good place to go, I think, to explore that a little bit more. Really looking forward to what you guys have to say about that. Thanks so much for watching this with me, and like the video if you haven't already. And if you want more content, subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified whenever I post or go live. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.